Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, cool. Oh, this feels too like treacherous in this glass.
Bit glamorous.
I know this glass is not designed for me, Cyril. This is not what this
You
glass
are.
is designed
You
for.
are.
So guess what? I've been a member of Soho House since 2006. I'm nearly
wow.
at my 20-year anniversary of membership. That's quite something. And
Yeah, well.
how long have you worked here, Cyril?
I'm working in Soho since 7 years now.
7 years.
I started in bartender here in Katniss. So.
Wow. So my early memories of Soho House was mainly only the house red wine. That was it. I was that girl. I was that customer that you probably shook your head at. Now, of course, it's a very different matter. I'm the one in the pool in the morning, just showing off. But there's been quite a transformation in your alcohol-free menu.
Yes.
Now, that started some years back. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I think when I started in the company, we started like a few months after the no and no category. So since 2018, 18, 19. And like since last year, we really promoted as the biggest numbers of non-alcoholic propositions in our menu. Yeah.
Yeah, you absolutely have. So you've gone from, having a list that's got, you brought Pentire in a few years ago, which was one of the first things you brought in, and then you had the trip and all of those things. So it's quite a big move. Why did Soho House think they needed to even look at that category? Surely it's all about partying, standing around the pool, looking glamorous. Why would alcohol-free even fit into your drink selection?
As part of a members club, we are lucky to have like our members talking to us. So daily we can talk with them, understanding what they want, and we're always trying to have like new options for them. One topic came over, and since I'm in these positions, and I always wanted to promote these ones, and the Andrew Carney, the CEO, say, okay, let's do a green light, and think about the members what they want. They wanted more non-alcoholic options in our menus. So we have already. Some people maybe sometimes don't watch the menus, and we promote them for them to understand that we understanding you, we listen to you, and let's promote all the non-alcoholic category.
But you have so many members globally. How do you know that that's what they want?
So every year we're always doing like a kind of survey as well with our members, and as well we talk with them monthly with the members mixers that we do like monthly in each houses. The founder member that we talk a lot as well with him and have like feedback on this. Or when sometimes we're sending emails as well to our members saying how is your night, how is your experience in our houses, and sometimes they can reply, "I was good," and the only thing is like I didn't find good non-alcoholic options for us, and maybe it's like a way for you to getting better on these ones.
And so you had that original range in, which you've had in for a couple of years, and was that selling well?
Yeah, like you're talking about the one before
with the one
launch?
Before your new one.
Yeah, no, it was really good. Was still good. We see as well the numbers going up from UK or the rest of the world, because I'm as well doing Europe and Asia, and they all see like growth on non-alcoholic sales, and no, we're selling well.
Cool. So how did you go about planning the new menu? Because it's bigger, it's definitely bolder, and in it you've also looked at what you're offering in a can in terms of those health drinks, and you've put them. That's what I think is really inspiring. You've put them together as a whole category. This is what people drink. These are the drinks that you can drink all times a day in the house, and they all fit into low and no. Even though one may be more of a sport-based drink or a hydration-based drink, whereas this is obviously a sparkling wine for evening. So how did you go about curating that?
So it was a big job, because it wasn't easy to collect all the brands all around the world and available as well for each country, I would say. The most important things we wanted to have, first of all, is like where is in the menu to be placed, because we didn't want to have everything like a lot of places doing that at the end of the menus. We're trying to put like up on the menus since long time already, and we really wanted to have different type of drinks, more beneficial as well, because the people who doesn't drink alcohol doesn't mean they are like for I would say calories or unhealthy. We really want to bring something, when you drink something non-alcoholic, is less sugar, more beneficial for your health, like with mushrooms or vinegar, or it's like something like will bring you something good, healthy. I don't know if I answered really well the questions.
No, you did, because it shows across the board that even in the way that you make your cocktails, you're considering the ingredients and not you're not overpowering the product in it as well. And yes, you're right, you've got things like Bativo, and then you've got things like Trip, and you've got other things, and altogether they create a very interesting palette. Do you find people are buying different drinks at different points a day, depending on the occasion which they're using the Soho House group for?
Yeah, yesterday I was sitting at 180 and the person next to me ordered for lunch a soda in cans, like Yaga watermelon, because he was walking and I think he wanted like more focus. So he chose this one because like more adaptogens and more focus concept to drink. Some people also, they went to the gym, they bought like this electrolyte water. So I can see every time of the day, I can see like people drinking differently. So as you say, the non-alcoholic sparkling wine, I see a lot of people in the lunchtime to drink it because they want to celebrate something as well, and they don't want to be maybe hammered later on. So they start maybe with something non-alcoholic, and maybe in the nighttime they will drink alcohol. What I really see is like the people moderate themselves, not just non-alcoholic, but they will start maybe with something with non-alcoholic, drink something alcohol later on.
So zebra striping.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like really, they're really mindful about what they're drinking and at which moment of the day. So maybe they will start with a glass of champagne or a picante de la casa, and after they will start in the afternoon non-alcoholic sparkling wine to not be just hammered later on.
Yeah, you've also got Quarter on the menu, which is a mid-strength spirit. Do you think that's going to grow even more, and you're going to bring in some mid-strength wines and that sort of thing?
Yes, so at the moment, like Quarter did really well and doing really, really well. I can see the people are really interested on Quarter percentage. I did a test and that cut my non-alcoholic cocktail in two because people are in the afternoon drink more low alcohol to not be too much alcoholic, too much like drunk later on. So that's really interesting to see how people think.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the other thing that you've done, which as a member I'm very grateful for, but as somebody who's interested in the sector, I have had several members' emails that talk about the excitement of the low and no category. So you've not just hidden them away. And you've produced a rather sexy video on your social media.
Yeah, it was really cool, no?
How did you get that approved? No one has ever made a film about their alcohol-free menu before.
Again, like I think the CEO, Andrew Carney, did a really good shout on this ones because again it was the feedback of the members wanted to have like more non-alcoholic, so he said okay, let's do it and let's promote it really well, because if you really want to do something, let's do properly. So I think that's why he did it, like make the members understanding that we listen to them. And as well I think to have like other companies to see what Soho House is doing is really important, that to include everyone, because we really want the main goal we want is to include all the members in our houses.
Yeah, absolutely. And have you had any response from members about that video and about the menu going out?
First of all, I checked like all the comments, so there were really nice comments on the app, on the video, and as well interactions with them. We did a lot of masterclass with members since November. They were really exciting about the video, the drinks, the promotions we were doing. They were really happy that people think about people doesn't drink much.
And the important thing is, does it show in the till? Are you seeing that as a benefit?
I think like the non-alcoholic growing up in our sales, so we see a growth on these ones.
Are you able to see the difference where people might have normally picked a water and are now upgrading, or is that a bit harder to see?
It's a bit harder to see. That's
yeah, because you sell fancy pants water as well, so
yeah. Yeah, I think it's difficult to see like which time of the day which product is going. This is something maybe we can I'm sure we can see what's going on, because it will take time to see it in our system.
Yeah. And in terms of, I mean, I think it's great that you've been doing the masterclasses, because it shows off, you do cocktail masterclasses normally, so to add alcohol free in that, but it also gives people a chance to sample the menu before they come back, so they know what to get.
Yes.
How have they gone down?
Oh, that was really good, because I did almost all the masterclass for all the members, because this is something that we really wanted to implement. So as I created the menus, I select the product with our teams. I knew everything about it. So if someone like asked questions, I could answer really easily. No, it was really good time with the members, and they were exciting as well to try things that they didn't know. Like non-alcoholic sparkling wine. Some people never heard about it, or some non-alcoholic spirits, or adaptogens elixir that we have in our menus, that we give like healthy extra things in your body.
Cool. And what do you think is going to be next? Where's this going to evolve to?
So I think the soda, I think, is a big thing.
The soda category,
Yeah,
in terms
soda
of the
categories, all the healthy you can have, because I think maybe Coca-Cola, everyone's drinking Coca-Cola or Coke Diet Coke or Coke Zero, but now I think people want to have something bring you a benefits on your body, because again, people are healthier, they know a bit more about what is healthy and what is not healthy. So people are really focused on this one. I see so many drinks now going up with apple cider vinegar, adaptogens, mushrooms.
The other bit will be
CBD.
your still wines, I guess, which we've talked about.
Yeah.
That is going to be the challenge. I'm looking forward to be able to come here and have mistaken chips with a glass of red wine at some point.
Yeah. And this is still something we're looking for it, because we have the white still wine, but we don't have like red or rosé yet. This is something we're looking for it. But again, I prefer to wait and have like the product that I think the members will like, because I think it's easy to have like all the product we have, all the product we want. We can put in the menu. Like I have like red non-alcoholic, I've got rosé non-alcoholic, but I didn't select yet because I was not sure if the members will be into it yet. Like the non-alcoholic sparkling wine, I put it 2 or 3 years ago in our menu. It was the first step on, okay, let's start something new, and people start to be used or discover it. So now they discover the non-alcoholic sparkling wine, they will discover the non-alcoholic white wine, and maybe later on red wine and rosé.
Yeah, it would be great to work out when you finally get there as well.
Yeah.
And then, do you see any differences between the houses elsewhere in the world? Is there any difference in what they're consuming?
Yes, so I did like a round in Europe and Asia this last year, and I was checking like the numbers and everything, and I did masterclass as well with each houses, talking with them. And the first thing they say again is like they really want to have like more non-alcoholic product. So again, each country is different, because each country has different laws. Like in Nordic, we cannot have CBD, or we cannot have adaptogens. In Turkey, we cannot have like all these things as well. So each country is like their own difficulties on laws, because not everything can be allowed, and taxes as well, because taxes as well can be big part of it.
Yeah. Do you think there's any particular tastes that are particular to Scandinavian or to the German house or to Barcelona house? You must have a lot more alcohol-free beer in the Spanish house, actually.
So Nordic will be more non-alcoholic sparkling wine and non-alcoholic wine that they had that since the opening. That's the first time I think I tried non-alcoholic, and I was like, wow, that's cool. And this is where my mind starting as well. Barcelona as well, non-alcoholic beer, as you say. Berlin as well, non-alcoholic beer. We sell a lot of non-alcoholic beer in Berlin. Asia was non-alcoholic cocktail was selling the most in India. Same for Bangkok, and Hong Kong was non-alcoholic cocktail was selling really well.
I think we're beginning to see those markets growing as well. There's actually an alcohol-free bar in Tokyo as well. So, it's really interesting to be, excellent. Well, if you need me to come and visit, then I'm here. That's excellent news. And does it make, in terms of your staff, in terms of training and getting them excited about it, how has that been? Has it been easy? Has it been hard?
No, I think the hardest part is not to convince the members. I think the hardest part is to convince the team member in a way, or each team member working behind the bar in all the bars in the world want to work with alcohol. So that's the first thing you want to do is creating cocktails, creating something with agave spirits or vodka or gins or something like that. And people, I remember me like 10 or 15 years ago working in behind the bar, or the first thing that the bartender was doing a non-alcoholic cocktail was, okay, what I have in juices. Okay, take the juices, mix it, put a syrup, shake it, really nice foam, big foam, and in the big glasses with big garnishes. And this is, I think, was the topic since 10, 15 years ago. That's why people stopped to drink non-alcoholic cocktail, because it was too heavy, too sweet, and you cannot drink that much because after you need to run.
Yeah.
You need to run.
You need all the fur on your teeth.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And to go into this direction was kind of interesting, and doing all the training with the team and say, but who want to drink non-alcohol? That was the first thing. Who want to drink non-alcohol? And again, I think the people forget why we are bartender. And I think the most important when you're bartenders is to understand what the consumer wants and what the customers want, or the members want. If the people want these ones, we need to work on these ones, because every generation is different, and we going to different generations now. And yeah, that was interesting, but we're still working on it. People understand a bit more because our sales show as well. We sell more non-alcoholic cocktails and non-alcoholic soda, so they are doing more behind the bar. So they understand like, oh, how we sold already like 15 hibiscus Negroni, like.
But that training is really important for
Yeah.
you anyway, and so it's fully integrated into what you do with the
Yeah,
teams.
that's the most important things as well for me. Is first of all, we need to convince our bar team or the floor team in a way to be interested, because maybe we're missing sales as well in these ones, and as well we're changing the members' experience, and the members' experience as well is really, really important for us. So we want them to be trained on these ones, to understand why we do that, and it's really important. We're doing drinks for consumers, not for bartenders.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
And then the work you put into the menu in highlighting these, making sure they're very visual, and now actually on the cocktail menu putting the ABV as well, because obviously if you've got a low in there, it can get confusing.
So that's a new thing that I did.
Yeah, I'm really pleased about it as a member, because I know all the brands, but nobody else knows that a Pentai is alcohol-free and a quarter is a small bit of alcohol. And also people don't understand when you mix a low with a mixer, then it reduces the ABV, and so you need to do that work for them, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I did that like last year in January for the first dump January from last year. I did all the percentage of ABV because I was a bit confusing as well, because I cannot assume our members knows what is Campari, or I cannot assume people knows what is quarter. So this is why I started to put like all the ABV like this. I save my back as well in a way, or if they cannot drink alcohol, they know that it's 0%. That's why that was the most important for me, is this.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much, and I'm really grateful for all the work that you've put in, and I hope it's beginning to show across the houses.
Yeah. And I really want to show to everyone that this is the beginning that we do, and we do like better and better, and we're just like maybe changing things around, new cocktails, new sodas coming in, and hopefully like other companies will follow as well on these ones.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.